Once again, Accra community, we are here in Achimota School, where all the amazing things that you know about and are yet to find out about happen. We are here at the great city of the Outlaws Hills, right here at the forecourts. And today we are having the OAA Legacy Project handing over, which has been facilitated by the OAA 74 and OAA 84 year group. And then again, the Assets Fund project that has been facilitated by the OAA 99 year group. Anyways, I'm not here alone. I'm here with the first deputy head girl of Achimota School, Western Girls Prefect, who goes by the name Esther Kwenote.
Yes.
Am I mistaken?
No, correct.
Not at all.
Yes.
Awesome. Esther, why are we here today?
So, as she said earlier, today is the OA project handing over, where every year group, every 25 years, a year group comes, presents their legacy project to the school, the headmaster, and all the students. So we are currently here to witness this amazing event. All the toll of the old Achimotan group, trying their best to ensure that we also have a comfortable stay in the school. So these are all their efforts to ensure that the school develops from grace to grace, grace to glory. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Definitely from grace to grace. So how does the student's body react to some of these things? When the student body recognizes the amount of efforts the OAA puts into Achimota School, so much money that truly could have been used for other things.
Yes, I think one thing that this does is to motivate the students. So when they get to that level, where they are working and they are earning so much money, they also have these thoughts and these visionary ideas to also come and impact the school as well. They make our lives comfortable, they make our lives more better. So even as we are in our final years, and even as we get into the school, we are also given that mindset that when we get to that stage where the Lord has blessed us with everything we need, we also need to think about those who are behind us, looking forward to us to make sure that we make their lives more better.
Truly an amazing mindset by the OAA and Achimotans as well. Because thinking about the fact that you are helping a school or you're helping students who are not necessarily going to be directly beneficial to you, you're just doing it to make their lives better. I think it's a very big level of thinking. Today, we're here at the grounds of Achimota, specifically at the Achimota forecourt, witnessing the OAA Legacy handing over ceremony of the old Assembly Hall, which I don't think we can actually call old now, considering all the renovation that has gone on. So I think we can probably call it the refurbished Assembly Hall at this moment. So I'm here with Accra Veronica Mood of the OAA 1999 year group, who are collaborating with the 74 and 84 year group. Great to have you today.
Thank you so much.
How have things been in relation to this particular program, in relation to the refurbished Assembly Hall so far?
Yeah, so it has been, so 74 and 84 have really been championing the Assembly Hall and have invested in the refurbishment. And I mean, as you can see, it's looking great.
Amazing.
It's, they're updating with audio visuals, so they're making it, a totally modern event space, so that it can be used by the school and the public as well.
Wow.
So it's a great space for weddings, parties, etc.
Amazing, because a lot of people have a lot of memories in that Assembly Hall, from entertainment to school events. I mean, older Accrans have a lot of memories, but I'm sure they're going to walk into Achimota Square and see a very new edifice compared to what they are used to.
Yeah, so even even if you come in the evening, you'll see that there's a brand new lit crest on the front face of the assembly hall. So it's really gorgeous. As soon as you come in, you will see that.
Just notice the difference. Amazing. A big congratulations to the Accra 99, 74 and 84 year group for putting together such an amazing project. I mean, I saw the workers working day and night, having lighting systems to be able to work at night, working in the morning, working in the afternoon. It looks like this was a very fast-paced project. But how did you pull it off? How easy or difficult was it to make something like this happen?
So I think with the Assembly Hall, it's probably something that you need to ask 74 and 84 year groups, because with 99 we have been championing the Asset Fund. Yes. So all our efforts have been in raising awareness for the Asset Fund. So this event that we're here today is the brainchild of the 99 year group. So we've been raising awareness. We've been on a press tour. We've been raising funds ourselves, and later on in the year, we intend to also erect a monument for large contributors of the Asset Fund. So that's been the baby, the legacy project of the 99
That's amazing. And I heard some $50,000 given by the 99 year group.
Yes.
That's a lot.
Yes. It has been a struggle, but you know, it's when people get together for a great cause, we can do great things.
And truly we can, because raising $50,000 in this short period is quite a feat.
Yes.
Especially considering that the goal is about $10 million.
Yes, it's $10 million. And even the time that it takes, it's a very short time, but there are aquaras across the globe. And so we really want to raise the awareness so that every aquara knows about it and is using their energies to invest in
the Assets Fund.
Yes.
Truly, for us over here, we actually do realize and recognize that the Asset Fund is relevant, very relevant. But what about someone in the diaspora out there in the country who is not so sure why they should invest their money into the Asset Fund?
I think people in the diaspora also have knowledge of various endowment funds. If they went to university in the States or any of the big universities in Europe, for example, they will know that the alumni always give back, and usually it is through an endowment fund. And so we see our school as something that is on the level of those international institutions, and so we should endow to our school in the same way.
Amazing. I mean, formerly the Prince of Wales College.
Yes.
We don't expect any less.
At all.
Thank you so much, Accra Veronica. We will definitely be getting back to you once again for some further discussions.
Yes.
I'm sure when we get to the Assembly Hall and when we speak to 74, 84 year groups, we'll be back to you. Thank you so much for your time this morning. It's still a lovely afternoon here at the Achimota School, and we are here at what used to be called the Old Assembly Hall. I still argue whether it can still be called the Old Assembly Hall, looking at the amount of work and effort that has been put into refurbishing it. So I have some amazing personalities, some amazing actors from 84 and 74 year groups who have been championing this cause and working on this as their legacy project for the school. So we'd like to have a brief conversation with them and see what has gone into this and how far we've come. Acres, you are most welcome to this platform.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much, Acres. Please, what exactly has been happening here over the past few weeks or months?
Okay, so we started off in December and we divided this project into modules. So we did the first module, which was refurbishing the washroom. That was completed before the end of last year. And then this year, we've gone in earnest to do the other modules. So we've repaired the roof. We've done the acoustic tiles on the ceiling as one module. So there's no leaks on the roof now, both on the concrete roof and then on the apex roof. Okay. And then we've looked at rewiring the assembly hall, installing new LED lights, installing silent high velocity, wind velocity fans. So that the assembly hall is now cool when the doors are open, no problem. We then looked at doing the doors. As you can see, then all the blue has been changed. So the top is bandit proof glass, the bottom is alucobond, and then we've done the floor to its original state, and then we are painting. Lastly, to modernize the place, we've got Wi-Fi in the assembly hall, and we will look to shortly finish audio visual, and then have a visual as well, and then we are done.
That's amazing. I think that as we make this conversation on our feed, we are going to put a picture of how the assembly hall looked prior to all the work.
We will send you pictures.
Awesome.
Yes. We can send you pictures of
before, during, and after.
That would be so that Achimotans get a real perspective. Because I pass here all the time and I recognize the transition from where this was and where it's got into. And I think it's been a milestone. So truly a legacy project worth celebrating. So how much effort did it take to put this together? Because this
Cash,
Looks like a
cash
lot.
or work machine. So the project is 1.32 million cedis.
Wow.
And we have mostly from amongst ourselves, these are younger guys, they are still working. So they tasked the engineers in 74 to just come and do the work pro bono to make sure, because that's a huge cost if you go to an outside firm to do this.
Yeah, construction firm.
And 84 have also contributed greatly. They've contributed in kind. So an anonymous donor has done the Wi-Fi. An anonymous donor has supplied all the electrical wires, the fans, the lights. We've had another donor from 84 who provided the toilets and for the washrooms. So they have really contributed in cash and kind, and we have contributed in cash and sweat.
Amazing. Akra, what do you have to say concerning what Accra Quality has just mentioned?
I think that it's an awesome piece of work that we've done so far. If you look at the school, I think there are three iconic structures: the assembly hall, that is this one, the admin block, and the Our Great Chapel. They are three iconic legacy structures that we can't do without. And when we embarked on this project, the objective was to finish it and hand over by speech and prize giving. We have actually beat the target timelines by about 6 months.
Wow.
My year group president, 84 year group president, will have a little bit more to say about that. But it's been, what is most striking is the collaboration between the two year groups. It's been totally phenomenal. The first time we had the joint meeting,
Yeah.
it was chaotic. We're like, everybody said this is not going to work, But leadership of the 2 year groups, they've made it happen. Accra.
Well, what can I say? It was interesting. Initially, I remember the what they call it, the skeptics, and the narrative was that they cannot reach the 84 year group. They tried reaching out, and we knew that we would probably do this, but I think there were some gaps or busy periods for us. But eventually we came together and put our what they call it, collaborated very well, put our minds together, wrapped ourselves around this thing. We initially looked at this thing and said, look, it's an ambitious project. Where are we going to get the money from? 1.3 million, 1.4 million, and then
without the labor cost, the expertise cost.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it could easily
have escalated more than that.
double. Yes.
And remember, apart from renovating this building, we needed to fund the Founders Day also.
Wow, that's true.
You know what I mean? So it's not just the building that we see that the funds have gone into, but the Founders Day, we've actually donated, the 74 years have donated a set of drums, the drum set for the cultural performances. We've had to re-kit the cadets. So we've sewn 140
new uniforms.
Yes, 140 new uniforms. Plus 60 ceremonial.
Green, and then 60 ceremonial. So 200 uniforms.
About 200 uniforms.
From cap to boots.
Amazing.
Everything. You see, so I mean, it's you see, the thing is that if we have come to accept from this project that if you dream big, you are likely to achieve it. If you dream small, you achieve it. You dream big, you achieve that too. So why not just dream big and achieve that instead of something small that you will not make a huge impact on anybody. You know what I mean? So I mean, what we've done here, I'm amazed. I won't say it's amazing. I'm amazed.
Wow.
You know what I mean? I had my doubts, but my senior here, very ambitious, very focused, very dedicated, said, Aite, we can do it. let's just put our minds to it. Let's talk to our mates, and we will hit corporate Ghana to help support the project. And exactly like he said, and you know, he said, he said, this is what he said to me. He said, I don't want, okay, I'll say it exactly what he said. He says, Uncle Andrew.
He is my uncle. He is my true uncle.
He says, Uncle Andrew, I don't want this thing to go beyond Founders Day. Wow. People would lose interest, they will become lethargic, it will go that we won't finish this thing. So let's just make sure that we finish it before Founders Day, and then we can all wash our hands and move on. And true to his word, and pushing the schedule, we've managed to do this. You know.
From your words right now, I can now understand why the workers kept working day and night. I live here on Achimota School campus.
Okay.
I noticed day and night, in the evenings, there are lights turned on.
We even worked on Christmas Day.
Amazing.
No, I remember the first meeting.
Yes.
It was at Poke House,
Yes.
and it was you and your vice. Myself. When we finished the meeting, I said, William, how are we going to pass this on to the group?
Exactly. How is the group going
He
to
said,
Take this
I'm
thing,
going to
this thing.
say it or I have to say it.
Wow. But by God's grace, really. And these are the original colors of the assembly hall. True. The assembly hall was not black and white. It started off as gray and white. So we have really restored it to the way it was
with the glass doors.
Doors and everything, and that was not necessarily the right thing.
No.
The glass that was originally there was wired glass, and we had burglaries, etc. This is bandit proof. Wow. So it's 10 millimeter thick. Wow. It will not be broken. Wow. You know, and even if somebody were to try to break it, it will not shatter. Wow. We've done the sound room also. So if you look at the sound room, you can see into the assembly hall. We've air conditioned the sound room because of the equipment that we are bringing in. And honestly, 84 have really supported this in kind.
That's truly amazing. Yeah. So Accra community, this is what the Accra 74 and 84 year groups have put together for Achimota School. It's always an amazing thing for me to see Accras of old giving back to the school, especially considering that they are not necessarily going to benefit directly, but just making sure that the younger generation of Achimotans and Accras benefit from this great school. Thank you so much, Accras.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I will keep talking to you as the days unfold.
And I think our final word and what we have learned is that maybe individually you can go fast, but as they say in the African proverb, together we go far.